Hey, Mike, did you get to work okay?
Just got to my desk. Traffic was terrible today.
You forgot your lunch.
I did?
I even made your favorite fried chicken.
Oh no, really?
And I woke up early to make it, too.
Sorry about that.
I noticed right after you left. It's still sitting on the counter.
I wasn't thinking.
Did you at least grab breakfast?
No, I was rushing.
You can have it for lunch instead, though the chicken won't be as crispy now.
I'll pick something up from the cafeteria.
That's the third time this week you've had to buy lunch.
The cafeteria food isn't that bad.
I make you lunch every day.
I know, I really appreciate it.
How many times is this just this month? You're so forgetful lately. Like last week when you forgot your wallet and couldn't buy lunch.
Yeah, I've always been forgetful, even as a kid.
You had to borrow money from Tom, right?
Yeah, he covered me.
You need to be more careful.
I try, but something always slips my mind.
The thing is, you never even realize you've forgotten something until someone points it out. It worries me.
If only I could remember before I get too far from home.
Maybe we should make a checklist by the door?
A checklist? I'm not a kid.
Well, you're acting like one with all these forgotten items.
It's not that serious.
Did you remember to submit that report your boss wanted?
What report?
The one you were working on last night for the client meeting?
Oh, shoot!
See, this is exactly what I mean.
Opening my laptop now.
This is why I worry.
I submitted it just in time.
Will you be okay for tomorrow's business trip?
I'll be fine.
Did you pack already?
Not yet, I'll do it tonight.
You should start now. You know how you always forget things when you rush.
You worry too much.
Remember last month when you went to visit your parents?
What about it?
You forgot your charger and had to buy a new one.
That was one time.
That's not the point. It's wasteful. Well, I can't help but worry when you're this forgetful. You hardly ever go on business trips, so you're not used to them.
Stop treating me like a child.
I'm not treating you like a child.
Sure sounds like it.
I'm treating you like someone who consistently forgets important things.
I can handle a business trip on my own.
Like you handled buying the train ticket?
What's that supposed to mean?
But you couldn't even buy the train ticket by yourself. Of course I'm going to worry.
I'll be fine getting back on my own.
Well, you couldn't go to the ticket counter alone. You really insisted on having me come with you.
It's not that I couldn't buy it alone.
You practically begged me to come to the station.
I just wanted to go with you, that's all.
On a Tuesday afternoon? When I was in the middle of cleaning?
Can't a husband want to spend time with his wife?
You're like a kid who doesn't want to leave his mom's side.
Come on, it's fine.
It's not fine. You're acting strange lately.
It just means I love you that much.
Since when are you this clingy?
I'm not clingy.
You never wanted me to come to the station before.
Maybe I'm trying to be more romantic.
Stop trying to sweet-talk your way out of this. Make sure you check all your stuff before leaving for the trip.
I will.
Did you pack your presentation materials?
All my work stuff is in the cloud, so no worries there. If I forget anything else, I can just buy it there.
That's such a wasteful attitude.
It's not a big deal.
It would be terrible if you forgot any work documents. Some things you can't just replace.
I told you, everything's digital now.
What about your business cards?
Those are...
In your desk drawer still, aren't they?
I'll grab them in the morning.
Pack them now while you're thinking about it.
Fine, doing it now.
And your medication?
What medication?
Your allergy pills. It's spring, remember?
Oh, right. Thanks for reminding me.
Well, I guess as long as you have your wallet and phone, you'll manage somehow. Just be careful, okay?
Yeah.
Don't yeah me either.
Sorry, force a habit.
Text me when you get to the hotel tomorrow.
Will do. I should finish packing.
Want me to check your suitcase when you're done?
No need.
At least let me see your checklist.
I didn't make one.
Mike.
Fine, I'll write one now.
Send me a picture when you're done.
You really don't trust me, do you?
It's not about trust. It's about making sure you're prepared.
I know what I need to pack.
Like you knew you needed your lunch today?
That was just lunch. This is important.
So the lunch I wake up early to make isn't important?
You know what I mean.
No, I don't. Please explain.
Let's not fight about this.
We're not fighting. I'm just trying to help you be prepared.
I appreciate it, but I've got this.
Okay, but don't say I didn't warn you.
I won't forget anything important.
We'll see. Just promise me one thing.
What?
Double check everything in the morning before you leave.
I promise.
And text me if you need anything.
I will.
I mean it.
I know you do.
Get some sleep. You have an early start tomorrow.
Good night.
Good night. Don't forget to set your alarm.
Already done.
And put your phone on charge.
Yes, dear.
Sleep well.
You too.
Hey, did you make it to the station okay?
Yeah, just got here.
Did you have breakfast?
I'll get something at the station.
Make sure you do. You get grumpy when you skip meals.
Yes, dear.
Did you check your briefcase?
Everything's there. I checked 3 times last night.
Okay, wait. Hey, you forgot something again. Will you be okay?
What now?
How did you get through the ticket gates?
What do you mean?
Did you make it to your business trip all right?
Yeah, I made it.
Really? You're sure about that?
What? Seriously? Yeah, I made it. What did I forget?
Oh, you made it there. That's interesting.
Did I mess up again? Sorry, I overslept and rushed out. I might have forgotten something.
You definitely forgot something.
Just tell me what it is.
It's your train ticket. How did you get to your business trip?
My ticket?
Yes, your ticket. Isn't it weird? How did you not notice you didn't have a ticket this whole time?
Oh, isn't that the return ticket?
No, it's not. This is the one we bought together at the counter. Remember? You insisted I come with you to buy it?
Oh, right.
So?
I noticed I didn't have it at the station and bought a new one.
No, you definitely didn't notice until just now.
What makes you say that?
Your reaction when I first mentioned it. What's with that weird excuse? Maybe you didn't notice because you're going somewhere else entirely.
What are you talking about? I told you I made it to my destination.
Are you really where you say you are?
Of course I am.
Then send me a picture.
A picture?
Yes, of your hotel room.
Why do you need that?
Something seems off. Are you really on a business trip?
What's with all the suspicion?
Because none of this makes sense.
What doesn't make sense?
How did you get through the station gates without a ticket?
I bought a new one.
When?
This morning.
At which station?
Does it matter? Why are you interrogating me?
Because you're not making sense.
You're being paranoid.
Am I? Then prove me wrong.
How?
Well, let's call your office and ask.
What? Why would you call my office? Absolutely not.
Why not?
Because it's unnecessary.
Because you're acting strange. Show me some proof that you're really where you say you are.
Fine, I'll send you some pictures from here. That should convince you.
I'm waiting.
Give me a minute.
It's been 5 minutes.
I'm getting settled in my room.
Anyone can fake those these days. That's not real proof at all.
Then what do you want me to do?
Video call?
The reception here is bad.
Of course it is.
What's that supposed to mean?
In situations like this, getting a third party's opinion is best. Your office can confirm if you're really on a business trip.
Why are you being so suspicious all over one ticket?
It's not just the ticket.
What else is it then?
It was weird how you insisted on having me come to the ticket counter too. Remember that day?
What about it?
You were acting strange.
How was I acting strange?
Looking back, it's like you were trying too hard to emphasize you were going on a business trip. Are you really somewhere else?
Don't be ridiculous!
Then explain what's happening.
You've been watching too many soap operas.
Excuse me?
Must be nice having all that free time as a housewife.
Excuse me? Did you just mock me?
I'm just saying you're overthinking this.
No, you're trying to deflect.
You're probably just influenced by those trashy daytime shows.
It's about your suspicious behavior, so explain yourself.
There's nothing to explain.
Then you won't mind if I call your office.
You're overthinking things. I'm at my business destination, period.
The business trip might be real, but maybe the destination isn't.
What does that mean?
If that's the case, why did you need to lie? The more I think about it, the stranger it seems.
You're the one being strange. Listen to what I'm saying. Stop making weird assumptions.
They're not assumptions if I can prove them.
What proof?
I'm looking up your office number right now. Hopefully they can connect me to your department. I'll call you back later.
Wait, Sarah, hold on. Don't call them.
Why not?
Because it's embarrassing.
What's embarrassing?
Having my wife check up on me at work.
That's what you're worried about?
Of course.
Not about what they might tell me.
What would they tell you?
That's what I'm going to find out.
Sarah, please!
Too late. Already dialing.
This is ridiculous!
No, what's ridiculous is lying to your wife.
I'm not lying!
We'll see about that.
Fine, call them, but don't blame me when you look foolish.
I'm willing to take that risk.
You're being unreasonable.
And you're being defensive.
Because you're attacking me!
I'm asking simple questions. Questions you can't seem to answer.
I've answered everything.
With more lies.
This is insane!
No, what's insane is watching you dig yourself deeper.
What's that supposed to mean?
You'll find out soon enough.
Sarah, wait!
For what? More excuses?
Let me explain!
You've had plenty of chances to explain. Now it's my turn to get answers.
From who?
From people who will tell me the truth.
I'm telling the truth!
Right. Like you said you bought another ticket?
I did!
Then show me the receipt.
I threw it away!
Of course you did.
I didn't think I'd need it!
How convenient.
Why are you doing this?
Because I'm tired of the lies.
There are no lies!
I'm back. It took a while, but I've got the full picture now.
Did you really call the office?
Yes, I did. And I even got connected to your boss. Lucky me.
Seriously?
Is that worry I detect?
No, I just...
Just what? According to your boss, you're not on any business trip today. In fact, you took a vacation day. Care to explain?
Look, I wasn't trying to deceive you.
Really? What would you call it then?
I just wanted to get away by myself and relax a bit.
If that's all it was, you wouldn't need such an elaborate lie. There's something bigger you're hiding, isn't there? Better tell me now.
I'm not hiding anything.
Really? Then why do you sound nervous?
Hey, you didn't say anything extra to my boss, did you?
Define extra.
You know what I mean.
Actually, I don't. Why don't you explain it to me?
Did you say anything unnecessary?
I don't know what you mean by extra, but I asked if anyone knew your whereabouts. I may have embellished the story a bit.
What did you say?
Why do you care what I said, if you're really just on a solo relaxation trip?
Because it's my workplace!
I told them my husband went on a business trip and now I can't locate him. Or did I say you were missing? Either way, I needed to make it sound urgent to get information.
That's way over the top! You made that up! All of it!
Well, you lied too, so we're even on the lying front.
Yeah, but still, don't drag my boss into this!
Too late for that, isn't it? You wouldn't tell me the truth, so I had no choice but to ask your boss.
You could have just trusted me!
Trust needs to be earned.
What's that supposed to mean?
Thanks to that, your boss got worried and asked around the office.
Asked around?
If anyone knew where you might be.
Why would they know anything?
Because people talk, Mike.
About what?
About things they've noticed.
What things?
Long lunches, private phone calls.
You're making assumptions.
Am I? Your coworkers seem pretty informed.
Hold on. So other employees know about my business trip too?
Of course. They needed to understand the severity of the situation. After all, you were missing.
But I'm not missing! We're literally texting right now!
Yes, but where are you texting from?
I told you I'm just taking some time for myself!
At Hot Springs.
How did you...
So I'm right.
Who told you that?
Earlier, you were trying to dodge my questions with weird excuses. Because you wouldn't come clean, I had to do some digging. You brought this on yourself.
This is an invasion of privacy!
Privacy? In a marriage?
Yes, I'm entitled to some privacy!
There's a difference between privacy and secrecy. There's no time for excuses. Someone came forward with information about your whereabouts. A whistleblower, you might say.
What? Who?
Does it matter who told me?
Yes, it matters!
Why? Because you want to know who betrayed you?
No one betrayed me!
Then why do you care who told me?
It was Tom, wasn't it?
Maybe, but I heard everything.
Everything?
About the affair. No clever response now. This really is like a soap opera now, isn't it? And you know how us bored housewives love our soaps.
Well, that's payback for what I said earlier, isn't it?
No, just stating facts. Though watching you squirm is somewhat entertaining. Not really, but watching you get betrayed by your friend is pretty entertaining.
That bastard Tom, I told him to keep his mouth shut.
Oh, so now you admit there was something to keep quiet about.
That's not what I meant.
Then what did you mean?
He had no right to talk about my personal life.
You have no right to blame him. He was worried something might have happened to you at your little love nest.
Love nest? That's ridiculous!
Is it? Should I share what else he told me?
Friends are supposed to keep secrets to the grave! I trusted him!
Maybe he has a conscience.
Some friend he turned out to be.
Well, when someone's life might be at stake, secrets tend to come out. Not that anyone's life was actually in danger.
You're the one who made him think that by telling lies to my boss! You're the deceiver here!
That's rich coming from you. But let's talk about the affair. I heard she works for one of your client companies.
He told you that much too?
Surprised?
He had no right!
He had every right. That's not all I heard. She's married, and her husband works at the same company. A double affair. How classy.
You don't understand!
What's there to understand?
It's complicated!
No, it's actually very simple. You're cheating on me with a married woman.
Everything's out in the open now. Damn it, I'll never forgive whoever talked!
You're the one at fault here. And get this, her husband is pretty high up in his company and is good friends with your boss. Your boss was pretty shocked to hear about the affair.
Yeah, I knew they were close. Boss handles their account, and I heard they go fishing together.
Exactly. They're fishing buddies. Your boss wasn't sure whether to tell him. It would hurt him. Plus, it could affect business relations.
So he's keeping quiet?
Did I say that?
You implied it.
No, I said he wasn't sure at first. He can't cover up an affair. He's probably calling her husband right now.
What? Now?
Yes, now.
He can't do that.
Why not? It's the right thing to do. Aren't you with her right now?
Sarah, please.
Please what? You should let her know the affair has been exposed.
I didn't want to ruin the mood. She's been looking forward to this trip for so long.
Oh, how considerate of you. Looking out for her feelings while destroying 2 marriages.
It's not like that.
Then what is it like? That ship has sailed. Tell her right now. You're both about to hit rock bottom.
Okay, I'll tell her, but please understand one thing.
What could I possibly need to understand?
I never laid a hand on her before this.
Oh, how noble of you. What, do you want a medal? So you're saying this is true love?
Maybe it is.
After 3 months of sneaking around?
How did you know it was 3 months?
Tom's been keeping track.
He's been spying on me?
He's been watching you destroy yourself.
What we have might be an affair, but we truly love each other.
Love? Really? So you're prepared to face whatever comes next? I'll be suing both of you for damages.
Sue for whatever amount you want. We'll use that settlement to start our new life together.
Oh, is that so? Well then, enjoy your romantic getaway. Don't bother coming home.
Fine!
Fine.
I won't come home.
Good.
We'll be happy together.
Sure you will.
You'll see.
I'm sure I will.
This is what I want.
No, you're scared. And you should be.
Wait! Listen to me. I'm on the train back now.
What? You're coming back?
Yes, I need to explain.
Stay there. Enjoy your vacation. I really don't want to see your face right now.
Things have changed.
Changed how?
She had to leave suddenly and rushed out of the hotel, so I decided to come back too.
She, meaning your affair partner?
Yes.
Why did she leave?
Her husband called.
Oh, really?
Said he'd forgive her if she came home right now.
Interesting timing.
What do you mean?
Right after I told you your boss was calling him.
It wasn't because of that.
No? Then why?
She was already having doubts.
Sure she was. So she chose to go back. Wait, you mean she didn't want to lose her husband after all?
Yeah.
Just like that?
She got scared.
Of losing her comfortable life?
It's not like that.
Then what's it like? What happened to what you just said? Weren't you two truly in love?
We are. Were.
Were? You were just talking big about paying settlements and everything.
I'm in shock too!
Shock that she chose her husband?
I didn't expect this.
What did you expect?
That she'd choose me!
So in the end, you were the only one who was serious. She dumped you pretty thoroughly, didn't she?
You don't have to spell it out!
Oh, but I think I do.
I get it, okay?
Do you really? After all that bragging? This is honestly embarrassing just to watch.
Anyway, I'm coming home, so...
Of course you are. Now that she's gone, I'm all you've got to cling to.
It's not like that!
Then what's it like?
I made a mistake!
A mistake? Which part was the mistake?
All of it!
The affair or getting caught?
Both!
At least you're honest now.
I know I deserve whatever you say to me, but I want to talk things through.
There's nothing to talk about.
Let me apologize face to face.
Apologize for what exactly?
Everything!
Be specific.
For cheating, for lying.
For mocking me about watching soap operas?
Yes, that too.
For treating me like I was paranoid?
I'm sorry.
No need for apologies, and coming home is pointless. Nobody will be here when you arrive.
What do you mean?
Exactly what I said.
Where are you going?
I'm packing my bags and leaving.
What? Now?
Yes.
Where are you going?
I'm not telling you. I'll stay at hotels or with friends.
You can't just leave?
Watch me.
How are you going to live? You're a housewife.
Your true colors really show in a crisis. I'll get a job, figure something out.
But you haven't worked in years.
Thanks for the vote of confidence. Your contempt for housewives is crystal clear from our conversation, and I'm completely disappointed in you.
That's not what I meant.
Then what did you mean?
I'm worried about you.
No, you're worried about yourself.
Can't it be both?
Not anymore.
Divorce isn't good for either of us. Please, let's talk about this.
Did you forget you basically agreed to divorce earlier? You really are forgetful, aren't you?
The situation has changed.
You mean your situation has changed?
For both of us.
Don't flip-flop just because your girlfriend dumped you. What, am I your backup plan now that your first choice is gone? Don't insult me.
You're not a backup plan.
No? Then what am I?
You're my wife.
The wife you were ready to divorce an hour ago?
I was wrong. I see that now.
Oh, finally admitting your mistakes? Too late. Nothing you say will change my mind now.
Can't you understand how I feel?
Understand how you feel?
I'm about to lose everything.
And whose fault is that?
Mine, I know.
Probably. You damaged relations with an important client, so there will likely be consequences at work, too.
Don't talk about it like it doesn't affect you.
It doesn't anymore.
What does that mean?
We're already strangers. I've made up my mind about the divorce.
Just like that?
No, not just like that. You made this decision when you started the affair.
I wasn't thinking straight!
Clearly.
Everyone is betraying me and leaving.
Betraying you?
Yes!
Don't play the victim. You did this to yourself.
I know, but...
But what?
How did everything go so wrong?
Let me count the ways.
This isn't funny.
No, it's not. Well, if you hadn't forgotten that ticket, you might have gotten away with it longer.
I checked my bag so carefully.
Usually your forgetfulness drives me crazy, but this time your forgotten item really helped me out. Being deceived would have been worse.
Sarah, please.
Please what?
Give me another chance.
Like you gave me another chance before starting your affair?
That's different.
No, it's exactly the same.
I can change.
You already did change into someone I don't recognize.
I could be the man you married again.
That man is gone, just like I'll be gone when you get home.
Don't do this.
You already did it. I'm just finishing what you started.
Sarah, are you still there?
Just finishing packing.
Can we talk about this?
We already have.
Face to face, I mean.
There's nothing left to say.
There's so much left to say.
Like what?
Like how we can fix this.
Some things can't be fixed.
Everything can be fixed.
No, Mike, not everything.
We can go to counseling.
Counseling is for couples who both want to save their marriage.
I want to save it.
Now that your girlfriend left you.
That's not fair.
Neither was cheating on me.
I know I messed up.
Messed up? That's putting it mildly.
I'll do anything to make it right.
There is no making it right.
There has to be a way.
You're still not getting it.
Getting what?
The actions have consequences.
I understand that.
Do you? Really?
Yes.
Then stop trying to fix what you broke.
But I love you.
No, you love having a backup plan.
That's not true.
Isn't it? An hour ago, you were ready to start a new life with her.
I was delusional.
At least we agree on that.
I made a mistake.
A 3-month-long mistake?
I got caught up in something.
In lies. And now?
Now I see clearly.
Because she left you.
No, because I realize what I'm losing.
You already lost it.
Please don't say that.
Truth hurts, doesn't it?
I can't lose you.
You already did.
What about our life together?
You threw that away.
We can rebuild.
No, we can't.
Why not?
Because I don't want to.
Don't you love me anymore?
I loved who I thought you were.
I can be that person again?
No, you can't.
Why not?
Because now I know who you really are.
People change.
Yes, they do. I'm changing too.
What do you mean?
I'm not going to be your backup plan.
You're not a backup plan.
Save it, Mike. I've already called a lawyer.
A lawyer?
Yes, a lawyer.
Isn't that moving too fast?
Like your romantic getaway?
That's different.
No, it's not. You made your choices, now I'm making mine.
Without even trying to work it out?
Like you tried to work things out before starting your affair?
I deserve that.
You deserve a lot more than that.
What do you mean?
You'll find out soon enough.
What did you do?
Nothing you didn't bring on yourself.
Is this about work?
Your boss knows everything.
Everything?
Everything.
He can't fire me over a personal matter?
No, but he can fire you for lying about business trips.
I only did that once!
Once is enough.
He wouldn't.
He already did.
What?
Check your email.
How do you know about my email?
Your boss called while you were on the train.
What did he say?
That your services are no longer required.
He can't do this!
He already did.
This is your fault! You didn't have to tell him everything!
You didn't have to do everything.
I'll lose everything!
Yes, you will.
How am I supposed to pay for anything?
Maybe you should have thought about that before risking everything for an affair.
I can fix this!
No, you can't.
My parents will help!
No, they won't.
What do you mean?
I called them too.
You what?
They deserve to know what their son did.
That was private!
Was it? Like your private vacation?
They'll understand?
They didn't.
What did they say?
That they raised you better than this.
They'll still help me?
They said they won't enable your behavior.
You turned my own parents against me?
No, you did that yourself.
This isn't fair!
Life isn't fair.
What am I supposed to do now?
Figure it out.
I can't lose everything at once!
You already have.
There must be something I can do!
There is.
What?
Learn from this. The actions have consequences.
I get it, okay?
No, you don't. But you will.
What does that mean?
It means goodbye, Mike.
Wait! Tell me what to do! I need you!
You should have thought of that before.
Please!
No.
Don't leave me with nothing!
Like you were going to leave me with nothing?
That was different!
No, it wasn't. Goodbye, Mike. After this, Mike was forced to resign from his company. Whether it was pressure from the affair partner's husband or the company protecting their client relationships isn't clear. Mike faces divorce settlements from both Sarah and the affair partner's husband, making his future finances look grim. He's apparently taken on some debt too, making his situation even more dire. When he asked his parents for help, they turned him away. They wouldn't forgive their son's misdeeds. In the end, Mike lost all his trusted relationships. Meanwhile, Sarah started living independently and found a job through a friend's connection. She's now enjoying a peaceful life. While this isn't meant to be a cautionary tale, she learned that small oversights can sometimes change the course of your life, especially when it comes to forgotten items. I just finished my meeting. How's the new place? Still getting settled?
Yeah, it still feels weird being here. The apartment's okay, though.
Did you remember to bring the rice cooker I packed for you?
Found it this morning, actually. It was buried in one of the boxes.
See? I knew you'd need it. Did you figure out how to use the washing machine?
Kind of. Had to Google the manual. Why do they make these things so complicated?
You could have just asked me. I literally showed you how to use ours 3 times.
This one's different. Got all these fancy settings I don't understand.
Take a picture. I'll walk you through it.
I'll figure it out. Already ruined one shirt. Can't get much worse.
Which shirt?
The blue one you got me for Christmas.
Mark, that was expensive.
Sorry, I'll buy a new one.
That's not the point. Just ask for help next time, okay?
Yeah. How was your day?
Busy. The project deadline got moved up again. You must be home from work by now. I'm about to make dinner. Are you at your place?
Yeah, just having dinner myself, eating some instant ramen.
Really? You should cook something proper. You know how to cook, Mark.
I just don't feel like cooking when I'm by myself. But don't worry, I'm at least eating salads and stuff.
What happened to all those meal prep containers I sent last week?
Still have some left.
But you're eating instant ramen instead?
I was too tired to heat them up.
It takes 2 minutes in the microwave.
The microwave feels so far away when I'm on the couch.
You're impossible. I can send you some more frozen meal prep.
Don't go through all that trouble. I'll be back at the end of the month anyway. You can hook me up then.
Wait, you're not coming home this weekend?
No, why?
Because it's your birthday. How are we going to celebrate?
I'm turning 30. It's not a big deal. We can celebrate when I come back at the end of the month.
Since when is turning 30 not a big deal? We've been planning this for months.
Plans change. It's just a number anyway.
Don't you want to spend your birthday together? Especially since you're working away from home?
Well, yeah, it'd be nice, but you've got work too, and it's a long drive to where I'm staying. Don't want you to go through all that trouble.
I already checked the route. It's not that bad.
The GPS probably doesn't account for all the construction.
What construction? The highway website shows it's clear.
There's local stuff too. Trust me, it's a pain.
I was planning to stay over. Work's been telling me to use my vacation days anyway.
Save those days for something else. We could take a little trip together. I've got some days saved up too.
Oh, really?
Might as well go somewhere else. I mean, it's pretty rural out here. Not much to see.
Remember our first date? That was in a rural area too.
This is different. Nothing romantic about this place.
Well, there might not be many tourist spots, But isn't it nice just to spend time together? There's even a hot spring nearby.
The one I always talk about? Nah, we should definitely go somewhere else.
You've mentioned that hot spring 3 times in your calls. Now you don't want to go?
Changed my mind. Water quality wasn't that great.
You really don't want me to come, huh? And here I was ready to take time off.
Can't be helped. It's over 3 hours by car, and we both work. Plus, it's winter. The mountain roads are snowy. Night driving would be dangerous.
I grew up in a snow country. I can handle it.
Still too risky. Remember that time you got stuck in the snow last year?
That was because I had the wrong tires. I've got snow tires now.
Just looking out for your safety.
More like looking for excuses.
Don't be like that. I'm just worried about you. But this is kind of nostalgic, living apart like this. Feels like before we got married.
Yeah, it does. We had that long distance period back then, too. Kind of feels like we're dating again.
Remember how we used to video call every night?
And you'd fall asleep mid-call.
It only happened twice.
Try 12 times. I kept count.
No way it was that many.
I still have screenshots.
You took screenshots of me sleeping?
You were drooling in one of them.
Delete those!
Never. They're my precious memories.
Blackmail material, more like.
Speaking of calls, want a video chat tonight?
Not tonight. The place is a mess.
When isn't it?
Hey, I've gotten better.
Sure you have. Did you at least make your bed today?
Well, only 3 more months of this assignment left, finally coming to an end.
It was supposed to be 6 months but got extended.
Pretty sure it won't happen again.
That's what you said last time.
This time I mean it. Already talked to the boss about it.
I hope you're right. The house feels empty without you.
You've got your dramas to keep you company.
Not the same thing.
Miss me that much?
Of course I do. Even your snoring.
I don't snore.
The recordings say otherwise.
You record me sleeping, too?
Only when it's particularly loud.
You're terrible.
Just gathering evidence.
Gonna hop in the bath.
Already? It's early for you.
I'm tired today, lots of meetings.
Okay. It's especially cold today, so be careful about temperature shock.
I'll be fine. Talk to you tomorrow. Night.
Sleep well. Love you.
Night.
No love you back?
You know I'm not good with that stuff. Night.
Fine. Good night, Mr. Emotionally Unavailable.
Very funny. Night.
Sweet dreams.
Sarah!
Okay, I'm done. Night-night. Hey, Mark, you still up?
Almost asleep. What's up?
Just checking in. Had a busy day?
Yeah, meetings ran late.
You always say that lately.
Because it's true, this project is intense.
Too busy to talk to your wife?
Come on, don't start.
I'm not starting anything. Just miss you.
Miss you too. About to go to bed.
Can't you stay up a little longer tonight?
Huh? Why? Oh, wait, is it because it's almost my birthday?
Look who remembered.
Of course I remembered. It's my birthday.
You seemed pretty forgetful earlier.
I just didn't want to make a big deal of it.
Turning 30 is a big deal, though.
Not really.
Remember what you said when I turned 30?
That was different.
How?
You actually wanted to celebrate.
And you don't?
I'm really tired, though.
It's only 10:30.
Been a long day.
You used to stay up until 2 a.m. playing games.
That was before this assignment.
One night won't kill you.
Sarah.
Please, just for tonight. I'll get you coffee from that cafe near our place. You love their beans, right? I bought some to bring to you, nice and fresh.
When am I getting this coffee?
Right away, don't worry.
What do you mean right away?
Want to guess?
Sarah.
Yes?
Where are you?
Actually, I'm in front of your apartment right now.
You're here?
Yep, surprised?
Wait, didn't we agree you weren't coming?
Did we? I don't remember explicitly agreeing to that.
But from how the conversation went, we decided I'd celebrate when I come back home, right?
Well, what's done is done. Just come out. I've got your presents and coffee ready.
No, this is too sudden. I can't deal with unexpected visits.
Since when do you hate surprises?
I've always hated them.
You loved the surprise party I threw last year.
That was different.
How?
I was home then.
This is your home too, isn't it?
You know what I mean.
Actually, I don't. Explain it to me.
It's just different.
Sorry. I thought you'd be happy.
I mean, I'm happy to see you, but I have my own schedule and timing, you know? Think about that stuff.
Your schedule of instant ramen and going to bed early?
Don't be sarcastic.
I'm not. Just trying to understand.
It's complicated.
What's complicated about letting your wife visit?
I just need advance notice.
Since when?
Since always.
We used to do spontaneous dates all the time.
That was before.
Before what?
Before this assignment, things are different now.
I'm starting to get that feeling.
What's that supposed to mean?
Nothing. Never mind. I thought we could go for a drive. I read online about this place nearby where you can see amazing stars. But if you're that tired, we can skip it. I'll just park the car and come up. I bought cake, too.
Wait. Okay, let's go for that drive.
Really?
Yeah, since you came all this way, give me a minute to get ready.
That's a sudden change of heart.
Just trying to be nice.
You weren't trying before?
Can we not do this?
Do what?
Turn this into an argument.
I'm not arguing, just confused.
About what?
About why my husband doesn't want to see me on his birthday.
I do want to see you.
Really? Because it seems like you're trying very hard not to.
I told you I'm just tired.
Too tired to let me in, but not too tired for a drive?
I thought you wanted to go for a drive.
I want to give you your birthday present.
We can do that in the car.
Are you seriously not going to let me up?
Look, the place is a mess.
When has that ever bothered me?
It's really bad right now.
Worse than your college apartment?
Can we just do the drive?
Fine. How long do you need?
Just 10 minutes.
You sure that's enough time?
For what?
To get ready.
Yeah, plenty of time.
Okay, make sure you dress warm. It's really cold out.
Will do.
I can see your lights are still on.
Just finishing up.
Finishing what?
Getting dressed.
It's been 15 minutes.
Almost done.
I can hear you moving furniture.
No, you can't.
Your windows are thin.
Just organizing a few things.
Since when do you organize at 11 p.m.?
Better late than never.
You're acting really weird.
No, I'm not.
Yes, you are.
Coming down now.
Finally.
Don't be mad.
I'm not mad. Yet.
Let's just go enjoy the drive.
Sure, as soon as you actually come down.
2 more minutes.
What are you really doing up there?
Nothing.
Then why do you keep stalling?
I'm not stalling.
This is ridiculous.
Okay, coming down for real now.
I'll believe it when I see it.
I'm in the elevator.
About time.
Don't be like that.
Like what?
Angry.
I'm not angry. I'm hurt.
Let's talk about it during the drive.
Will we actually talk?
Of course.
Promise?
Promise. I see your car.
I see you. Finally.
Sarah, are you still mad? Come on, you need to forgive me sometime.
Read at 9:15.
I can see you read my message.
Wow, didn't realize you could still read.
What's that supposed to mean?
Just surprised you noticed anything.
You're being unfair.
Unfair? I drove all the way there and you made me leave right away. You wouldn't even let me into your apartment. You could have at least let me rest for a bit.
You got to the hotel okay, right?
Yes, no thanks to you.
But you stayed at a hotel, right?
That's not the point. You didn't even help me find one.
I recommended that place by the station.
You mean the one that was fully booked?
Oh, I didn't know that.
Of course you didn't. You were too busy rushing me away.
I said I was sorry.
No, actually, you haven't.
I thought I did.
Nope. You just kept making excuses.
Then I'm sorry.
Sounds really sincere.
What do you want me to say?
I want you to explain why you wouldn't let me in.
I told you I was tired.
Too tired to let me sit down for 5 minutes?
The place was a mess.
Since when has that bothered you?
It was really bad.
Worse than that time you let your gym clothes rot for a month?
That was different.
How?
That was before.
Before what?
Before I started caring about these things.
Since when do you care about cleaning?
People change.
They sure do.
What's that supposed to mean?
You didn't have to make me leave right away. Why wouldn't you let me in?
I suddenly couldn't get out of work. Nothing I could do about that.
But you were home. I saw you.
I was working from home.
At 11 p.m.?
Had a deadline.
On your birthday?
Work doesn't care about birthdays.
You could have let me wait at your place.
While I was working, that would have been boring for you.
I drove 3 hours to see you. I think I could have handled being bored for a bit.
I'm sorry. I was tired and in a bad mood. I thought I might make you feel bad if we spent time together then.
Oh, so that was the reason. Hey.
Yeah?
Did you really have work?
Of course!
Because it seemed like you were just trying to get rid of me.
Why would I do that?
You tell me.
It was my birthday and all. I didn't want to create bad memories with a fight.
Well, we ended up like this anyway by you forcing me to leave.
I know, I messed up.
Yes, you did.
Sorry about that.
Would you stop me if I came now?
What?
If I came to visit now, would you stop me?
Of course not. If you tell me you're coming, I'll clean up the place and even cook you a proper meal.
That's interesting.
What is?
How you're suddenly so welcoming.
I learned my lesson.
Did you?
Yes, I felt terrible about last time.
Good. Then I'm coming over today.
What? Today? You were here just 2 days ago.
Is that a problem?
Not exactly, but what about work?
Used another vacation day.
That's not good. I'm gonna be out today. The office is throwing me a late birthday dinner, so I'll be back late.
No, they're not.
Yes, they are.
I called your office.
You what?
They said there's no dinner planned.
It was just arranged.
I'll just wait inside.
You don't have a key. Actually, they changed the locks recently for security.
When?
Last week.
Funny, the building manager said there haven't been any lock changes.
He must have forgotten.
He seemed pretty sure.
Must be a misunderstanding.
Must be a lot of those going around.
What do you mean?
No problem. I'll come in through the balcony.
What? The balcony? Are you planning to break the window?
How else am I supposed to get in?
Just come on a day that works for me. I'll give you the new key then.
I want to come in now.
Wait, are you in front of my place again? Seriously? What's going on? I don't get it. Why can't you tell me before coming? I told you I can't deal with surprise visits.
Maybe I want to surprise you.
I hate surprises.
Since when?
Always have.
Like that surprise vacation I planned last year? You seem to enjoy that.
This is different.
Everything is different with you lately. You know what I don't get? Why there's a woman in your apartment, hey? I just went around to the balcony side, and there's some woman cooking in your kitchen.
Are you sure you've got the right apartment?
Don't even try that. Did you move apartments when you changed the locks too? Stop lying already.
Sarah, wait!
Too late for waiting.
I can explain!
I thought something was off about how you were acting, so I came to check. Glad I did.
I'm sorry. I'm so sorry.
Is this why you wouldn't let me in?
Sarah, please.
Answer the question.
Yes!
How long?
It's not what you think.
How long?
A few months.
Define a few.
Sarah, can we talk about this in person?
We are in person. I'm literally looking at your apartment.
Don't do anything rash.
Like what? Like cheating on my spouse?
That's not fair.
And this is?
Let me explain.
I'm listening.
Not like this, not over text.
Why not? Scared she'll see the messages?
It's complicated.
Seems pretty simple to me. You're cheating.
Sarah, I'm being transferred back. The assignment's over. They're letting me come back to the main office.
Now you want to come back?
I always planned to.
With or without her?
It's not like that.
Then what is it like?
I cut things off with my subordinate. Let's start over.
Your subordinate? You're sleeping with someone from work?
It's over now.
Is that supposed to make it better?
I'm trying to fix this.
You lived with your subordinate for over 6 months, and now you want to come crawling back?
Listen, she didn't mean anything. It was just a temporary thing while I was on assignment.
So you thought that made it okay?
No,
You what?
I wasn't thinking.
Clearly.
But really, it wasn't serious. I thought it would just be a physical thing. Then somehow we ended up living together. The assignment was almost over anyway, so I figured the relationship would end then.
So that's your excuse for cheating.
I'm trying to be honest.
Now you want to be honest?
Better late than never.
Are you actually trying to joke right now?
I'm sorry. Bad habit.
You know what else is a bad habit? Cheating.
I deserve that.
You deserve a lot worse.
What can I do to fix this?
Nothing.
There must be something.
Look, I don't care what you were planning to do. The fact is, you cheated. That's enough reason for divorce.
Divorce? You're jumping to conclusions.
Am I? What would you call this?
A mistake?
A 6-month mistake?
You're seriously going through with the divorce?
No, I just said that for fun. Of course I'm serious.
But we can work through this.
Like you work through your loneliness by sleeping with a coworker?
That's not fair.
I surprised my husband on his birthday and he wouldn't let me in his apartment. I thought something was weird, So I checked and found some woman in there. Sure, maybe I shouldn't have shown up unannounced, but the reason you wouldn't let me in was because you were cheating. I'm glad I checked.
You saw what she looks like, right?
Excuse me?
I mean, just look at her.
What about her?
She's not even my type. She's dull and plain, nowhere near your league. She just did what I told her to do. That's why I let her do the housework.
Are you serious right now?
I'm trying to show you she means nothing.
By insulting her?
By being honest.
Wow. Please stop. You're just making me more disgusted. Maybe you thought you were complimenting me by putting her down, but it's not flattering at all. Cheating and then trashing the other woman? What a pathetic man you are.
You're not understanding how I feel at all.
You're right, I don't.
Just let me explain.
Yeah, I don't understand. I don't want to understand a cheater's feelings.
I was lonely. I was stuck in some rural town with nothing to do and...
Stop right there.
What?
Oh, now you're saying you cheated because you were lonely? Your excuses keep changing.
But it's true.
So everyone who gets lonely should cheat?
That's not what I meant.
Then what did you mean?
Well, if you had quit your job and come with me, this wouldn't have happened.
Are you actually trying to blame me right now?
No, I mean, maybe if you had been here.
Oh, so now it's my fault? You're the one who cheated because I wasn't there to watch you? Your character is the problem here. And didn't you say we should both keep working until we had kids? We decided that together, remember?
Just wait for me.
Finally admitting it?
What?
That she's there.
Sarah!
I'm coming up.
Wait!
Too late for waiting.
What are you going to do?
I'm going to have a chat with your housekeeping service.
Sarah, please don't go up there.
Now you're begging?
Let's talk about this rationally.
Too late for that.
Sarah, I told you I'm being transferred back. The assignment's over. They're letting me come back to the main office.
Could have stayed there for all I care.
Don't be like that.
Like what? Angry? Betrayed? Disgusted?
I want to make this right for you.
You can't.
I cut things off with my subordinate. Let's start over.
When did you cut things off? Before or after I caught you?
Does it matter?
Your silence says everything. You lived with your subordinate for over 6 months and now you want to come crawling back? How did it start?
What?
The affair. How did it start?
Does it matter now?
I want to know.
It just happened.
Things don't just happen. You made very clear choices.
Listen, she didn't mean anything. It was just a temporary thing while I was on assignment.
All those times I visited.
What about them?
Was she there? Hiding?
Sarah.
Answer me.
Sometimes.
I brought you homemade food.
I know.
Did she eat it too?
Sarah, please.
After catching you with your coworker in your apartment, you really think that excuse is going to work?
I already told you it wasn't serious. I only wanted to be physical at first. Then we just started living together before we realized what we were doing. It was only supposed to be until my assignment was over.
So that's your excuse for cheating?
I'm trying to be honest.
For once.
You're seriously going through with the divorce?
Obviously. All I wanted to do was surprise my husband for his 30th birthday, but it turned out like this. I thought you were being weird, and then I happened to find a woman living at your place. Sure, maybe I shouldn't have shown up unannounced, but at the end of the day, you still cheated on me, and that doesn't change no matter what you say.
But look at her. Just take a closer look at what she looks like.
Yeah? What about her looks?
Like I said yesterday, she's not my type. Can you imagine me being serious with someone like that?
Wow! Please stop. You're just making me more disgusted. Maybe you thought you were complimenting me by putting her down, but it's not flattering at all. Cheating and then trashing the other woman? What a pathetic man you are.
You're not understanding how I feel at all.
Yeah, I don't understand. I don't want to understand a cheater's feelings.
I was lonely. I was stuck in some rural town with nothing to do and...
Oh, now you're saying you cheated because you were lonely? Your excuses keep changing.
Well, if you had quit your job and come with me, this wouldn't have happened.
Why are you still blaming me after all of this? You're the one who decided to cheat on me. Your character is the problem here. And did you really forget you were the one who suggested we both keep working until we had kids? Do you not remember anything that we talked about before?
Well, yeah, but...
Your affair happened because of your weak morals and self-control. It's not anyone else's fault, or because of the circumstances. And it's not like we never saw each other. We visited each other several times a month.
But sometimes you just get lonely, you know, when you're away from someone you love.
Then how come I never cheated? I got lonely too.
Well, that's different because...
Because what? Because you're weak? Because you're selfish?
That's not fair.
Apologize to every man working away from home right now. Not everyone's like you.
Sarah, please, just think about the divorce again. I don't want to lose you. I won't take another assignment away from home, and I'll never betray you again.
Well, the company found out, so of course they won't send you away again. They don't want another scandal.
You told my boss about this?
You had an affair with a coworker. I just consulted them. When I tried to get your girlfriend's address for the settlement papers, she ran back to her parents, and all I had was your apartment address. I was trying to handle this quietly.
But you should have thought about how hard it would be for me to work there after reporting it!
Are you kidding me? Are you kidding me? You should have thought about the consequences before cheating. Why should I care about protecting you after what you did? My life is in pieces here.
It's okay. I won't let it fall apart. We can start over.
Don't say that. You're the one who broke everything. Anyway, I'm getting the divorce.
Why? Just a few days ago you were celebrating my birthday. How can your feelings change so quickly?
When you see a strange woman cooking in your husband's apartment, everything just vanishes. What am I supposed to believe after seeing that?
No, please, I really do love you. It was just a fling, just a mistake. Please forgive me.
If you loved me so much you didn't want to break up, you shouldn't have cheated. You even changed the locks ahead of time to prepare for this, and now you're saying all this?
I really am sorry. I'll do anything.
No thanks. I can't go through this again. Once in a lifetime is enough for this kind of pain. Oh, and I'll send your stuff to your parents' place.
You won't even let me in the apartment? Where am I supposed to go?
The apartment's in my name, and hey, you wouldn't let me in either, remember? Though you're welcome to try the balcony if you want. If you've got the guts to climb up to a 10th floor balcony, be my guest. Of course, Mark didn't try to enter through the balcony. The divorce was finalized with the lawyers present, and I received a proper settlement from both Mark and the other woman. I heard that the other woman's parents had been pressuring Mark to marry their daughter, saying he needs to take responsibility for ruining her. Mark doesn't want to marry her, but apparently her family visits his place every day, basically stalking him. He called me crying about it, but I've blocked his number since the settlement was paid. Later, I heard from his parents that he moved far away to escape the other woman's family. In my heart, I'm cheering for her family to keep pursuing him. After the divorce, I moved to a new apartment complex for singles. By chance, an acquaintance needed to rehome a kitten, so now it's just the two of us living peacefully together. I don't know what the future holds, but I'm content with how things are right now. Animals are healing, and they don't betray you. I'm going to cherish the happiness I have now and slowly rebuild my life, just like before, one day at a time.